Hey there everyone, Alfred here, and we are about to fire up part 5 of my Phantasy Star 3 Generations of Doom playthrough on the Sega Genesis. So just in case this is your first time joining, this is my very first playthrough of Phantasy Star 3. I've played the original Phantasy Star on the Sega Master System when I was growing up, and then I played a fair amount of Phantasy Star 2 on the Sega Genesis. However, I've never had a chance to play Phantasy Star 3 or 4. This is my very first time playing through. I am doing this with the assistance of something I haven't used in a long time, and that's a walkthrough from GameFAQs.com. So this has definitely been quite an experience. So let's take a look here real quick and just double check who we've got. Of course, we've got our hero Reese with his merry band of adventures. Mew, who's I believe our primary healer. Rin, who destroys everything in front of him, and Lyle, who destroys everything in front of him with panache, is how I would describe things. So last week saw us actually overcoming a couple dungeons and having Rin and Lyle join our party, so that's really awesome. So definitely looking forward to seeing how everyone plays through today. So let's take one more gander at this, and alright, make sure everyone has what they need, and we are off. Here we go. Okay. Alright, so last time we came to the island and explored the first of 2 towns present. Going to the second town here. And real quick, I'm just trying to remember how much in the way of monies do we have. We have 156 monies, which is not enough. Just not enough, I can tell you that right now. This is kind of interesting. There's usually some NPCs walking around. But I haven't seen anyone just yet. Let's go into the weapon shop real quick and just take a gander. Okay, I mean, at least there is someone in the shop. Welcome to the weapon shop. All right, so definitely got some upgrades here. I can not afford any of that, so we're definitely going to pass on that for a minute, and let's double check this real quick to see what else we got. We got some armor and some interesting new armor pieces. Again, cannot quite afford. So, as has become a bit routine, for me on these, the excuse me, anytime adventuring to a new town, invariably there's going to be a little bit of grinding to get the necessary funds to that's different. Nothing unusual here. Well, I mean, it's like a sealed gate or something. That's I'm going to disagree with Reese on this one. That's absolutely an unusual piece of design there. Oh, whoa! What? There's a dungeon. Oh yes, I recall now. In the previous town, it did mention something about dungeon or people disappearing into fountains, I believe. So that would certainly explain it if the entrance to the dungeon is in a fountain. that anyone can just kind of stumble on like I just did. Here we go. All right. Okay, so this isn't too bad. So we can go through, and this actually works out really well because then we can just, go through and destroy what we need to destroy right there, and then go back into town and kind of rinse and repeat, and not be in any extreme danger. Fetching Masala is not too bad. So far, only one new enemy. That kind of dark gray variant of this guy. Yeah. So, how far can we go? Oh yeah, here we go. Fear moves. They're not just regular moves; they are fear moves. That being said, I have taken a little bit of damage. Going to need to break out some healing love on Reese after this battle. There we go. There we go. You gained a level. Sweet. All right. Techniques. We are going to do store, and then we'll do it one more time. Actually. Technique. Now, hold on a second. Oop. Technique. Oop. Still learning what our techniques do. There we go. All right. Remember, one of them healed everyone. There we go. It's Gary's. Yeah, so one thing about Phantasy Star 3, it's, I mean, of course, just like many, older RPGs, there's a little bit of a learning curve, but there's a lot of self-discovery, There's a lot of things that the game, it doesn't hold your hand. It really does assume that you're going to discover it yourself, and there may be some hints in game. There may be some things you can piece together from NPC interactions, but by and large, you're definitely left to your own devices to kind of figure things out for yourself. So speaking of, let's just do a quick check-in. 418. Yeah, so we're going to need a little more money here. And actually, speaking of, I do need to check to see who needs upgrades first, because it looked like I've gotten upgrades for several people, and we're going to need to remove that poison. I'm confused as to why. Oh, okay. Removing poison's not like a given. Doing techniques is not just automatically happen. There is a chance that it can fail. Though again, it's one of those things. The game doesn't necessarily give you feedback to indicate that it failed. So, okay, so steel, we've got hunting claw, got a hunting shot, and just regular old staff. Okay. Just go through here, start slicing and the dicing. Here real quick to see if there's any more chest. So I'm that is a lot. You know, so Lyle has some techniques. Yeah, there we go. There we go. That's the one. That's what we want. Alright. Ooh, nice. There we go. Go Lyle. I do kind of wish that he'd gone first and maybe wiped out the smaller creatures, but you get what you get. Ambushed me. Yeah, so I think we're kind of getting to the point now where I'm gonna go back up to town. I think I should have about enough to maybe get one upgrade, and then definitely need to go camping. And by camping, I mean rent a room. 614, yes, that should be enough. Boom. Ah! My goodness, always that last little bit. Just like, oh yeah, you could leave, or you could stay for one last fight. Hey, there we go. That's the order we wanted you to go in, Lyle. We needed you to run that first, and then everyone else come back and just take out these last two. Nice! Just like that. There we go. Alright, okay, so now that we've got a little bit of money to our name, not a lot, but there is a little bit. I think it's probably about time for Lyle to get an upgrade. Let's see if the maybe not 980. I could go ahead and get us one steel claw for Mew. Let's go ahead and do that. Get one. I mean, I know she needs two, but we'll get one for now, and then come back and get the other one later. All right. So next, we will put in the right hand. Oh, that was a pretty significant bump in attack value. Okay, so we're not using that one. Oh, that was a decent resale value. Not too bad. Of course, I've got to go spend some money to rest up, but roughly halfway-ish, sorta, to the next claw. Oh man, yes. You're like, oh yeah, just just grind for a little bit on this and pick up your equipment. Well, that is actually a fair little bit of grinding. But that being said, I still think that this particular spot is pretty solid. So definitely one of the less glamorous aspects of older RPGs. I mean, granted, there are some newer RPGs that thrive on this as well, but the grind. Ooh. All right, I say Rin. Oh no! Oh noes! Hey there, Phoenix. How's it going? Yep, I forgot I had a couple people that are poisoned. That, Oh, hey, Mike. How is it going? Hope you've been well. Gotta go back to town. Let's correct. Well, you know what? Tell you what, we're already here. We'll bust out a couple of these antidotes real quick. Use on, and I think Ren has some. Yeah, there we go. Use on her. Oh no, She's down. She's down. Mew is down and out. It's pretty cold at the moment. Cold and wet, as you would expect. But you know, the past couple of days have actually been pretty pleasant, weather-wise. They need to regain their will to fight. There we go. So the healer, the one person that could revive someone else, is herself slain. So not too hot there. All right, so let's try this again. Let's go back over here. Before I save, make sure no one else is poisoned. There we go. Everyone's good. And now let's do this. Gosh, yes, that is the one thing that gets me. It constantly gets me on this one. Forgetting that if you're poisoned, you cannot be saved, or I'm sorry, you cannot be healed. Even by resting, and that's the one I guess that probably gets me the most. I mean, I suppose I understand a healing spell not working. But yeah, an actual, like, you know, night at the inn. You know, I don't know. I would think that would cure you of status elements as well, but not necessarily. Ah, Reese gained a level. Nice. That's good. He definitely needs to gain some levels. All right, we gotta buckle down and do this. Gotta chew through some grinds. Gotta make that money. Got upgrades that need to happen. I've learned the hard way that you can't put off those upgrades. The next town that you get to, the next area, you know, probably will have a whole different set of items, and there we go. So yeah, you absolutely cannot depend on, it's like, oh, well, I'll just get it down the road, because it certainly may not come to that. Alright, so I don't know, I'm kind of torn on how effective dropping some of these multi-target spells has been. Oh, Rin gained a level, nice. I mean, they are definitely, you know, dropping a little bit of damage on everyone, but it almost seems a little too diluted and not really doing enough to be effective enough to really justify it. Oh, looks like there's some stairs over there. Don't need to get too far away from my exit, but I am trying to, you know, while I'm here, you know, let me go ahead and do a little bit of exploration, because I am going to have to come back here. Wow, this is a long tunnel. I am going to have to come back here and find my way around. Okay. Alright, I think north of there is the exit that I'm looking for. So we'll start heading back. Dropped a poison. Man, poison's so annoying. Do a quick check on 482. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. By the time I make this trek back over here, I should have enough money to afford that steel claw. Then she will be handled in terms of weapon upgrades, which is good because again, you know, previous experience putting off that upgrade, there was a whole dungeon where it was the difficulty, you know, was significantly higher because she didn't have the necessary upgrades and wasn't outputting. I mean, was used to outputting, you know, 20, 30 points of damage, and then suddenly all her hits were doing 9. So yeah, it would, you know, huge difference. So, all right, so let's just do one more check here. 580. There we go. All right, so we can go ahead and it's going to let me get out without struggle this time. Nice. All right. Yeah, I think I'm pretty set on defenses for the most part. So really the big one here is getting a couple of these upgrades. So I'll need this one more steel claw, and then at the very least I want to get the steel sword, and I think this, I'm going to say ceramic shot. Not really sure what else to call it. Who's going to carry that? No, there is nothing else. I can afford nothing else. Alright, now for the big moment. Equip. What is her damage going to go to now? It is at 90. Goes to 98. Pretty respectable. Nice little bump. Oh, I am trying to sell. And we need to sell this extra winning claw. Alright, there we go. So yeah, so not too shabby. It's really not, you know, in terms of grinds, this is not the grindiest. Oh, wrong door here. Gotta go to the tavern. And actually, I just thought about it before I stay at the inn. I do need to make sure I have rectified every one of poison, and Rin has poison. So let's go fix that. Alright, there we go. Sometimes you gotta do it twice for it to take. Alright. Okay, to save the game. Yes, we are going to save the game. Level 14, Reese. He's getting there. He's getting there. Our intrepid hero, whose dad threw him in a dungeon, all because he wanted to avenge the kidnapping of his bride-to-be. Parents just don't understand. There we go. Alright. Let's go this way. We haven't been this way, I think. I mean, we have, but, you know, it's a slightly different route. Actually, in retrospect, let's go this way, and let's try one of these other sets of rooms. Or maybe not. I guess the tunnel does just kind of continue onward. That. Weather in Florida is 72. Wow, that's pretty respectable. I can definitely deal with the 70s. It's that 90 degree with 90% humidity. It gets a little crazy. Have you ever played Phantasy Star 3 or any of the other games in the Phantasy Star series? Ooh, here we go. Getting there slowly but surely. We are trudging through the dungeon. I do like that. So this is a dungeon that's entered via a fountain in the village, and it's got kind of this bluish color scheme. Definitely makes sense. I get kind of a sewer vibe. Yeah. Phantasy Star 4 is going to be next on my list. I'm enjoying this one so far. I don't claim that I'm maybe the master of it, but I'm absolutely enjoying it. And I've heard 4 is by some the pinnacle of the series. So yeah, definitely want to check that out. Let's try it one more time. There we go. All right. All right. Dropping some pain. Bring it. A little disappointed. I was actually hoping to. Oh, well, there we go. No. I was kind of hoping that could have taken 2 out at once. 4-headed drill tunnel thingy. That's interesting. I don't know. It's one I had the game at one point back when I was collecting Sega Genesis very heavily. But I never played it, and I do regret that. And Rin gains a level. Man, I need to keep a tally of everyone gaining these levels. It's really good. That is a nice side effect of all the grind, I guess. At least I'm getting some XPs. At least I'm getting some levels. Those max hit points are increasing, which is very important because the way my defense is set up, I just, some damage is coming my way. We're just going to take it. All right, let's see. Stats 560. Man, nice, solid amount there. We're making some good progress. Figured to just go ahead and use up her technique points while we are doing this. Actually, let's do Gary's. Get everyone topped up. Well, he's not. Rin isn't topped up, but he's pretty close. Are you going to do Shining Force? I would like to. Let's just put it that way. Ultimately, the goal is for me to do Sega Genesis Challenge videos, kind of the first impression and review videos for a vast majority of the Genesis catalog. And then deeper games such as the Phantasy Star and Shining Force series, I'll probably devote either longer reviews or playthroughs, kind of like I'm doing here. Yeah, absolutely. I've recently started playing Shining Force 2. Yeah, Shining Force 2 on my phone as part of one of the Sega downloads that they've got on the Google Play Store. And I'm trying not to go too far into it. I just wanted to get kind of a taste and reacquaint myself. And it is so much fun. I really enjoy the Shining Force series. I do hate that a significant chunk of it never got localized. So we are missing out on quite a few of the titles. But that being said, I mean it is definitely a solid I would say probably my favorite strategy RPG series is Shining Force. I know a lot of people really enjoy Final Fantasy Tactics, and I mean, and honestly, Disgaea is one of my all-around favorite series. But you know, you're talking about just actual straight-up SRPG, you know, Shining Force all the way. Oh, really? Shining Force as a gateway game is kind of interesting. Because yeah, I mean, there's a lot to it. But yeah, it's a really solid title. And you know, when you start digging through the 16-bit era game catalogs, I mean, there were some really good games like that, you know. So, you know, obviously Shining Force being an excellent Genesis example, but like I really enjoyed Tactics Ogre on the Super Nintendo, though it's one that I didn't play at the time. You know, I only discovered later. You know, it's another really solid one, and that one I discovered the Tactics Ogre series via the Neo Geo Pocket Color entry, not even, you know, the Super Nintendo or N64 or, you know, PlayStation versions. Let's see, 885. We were getting so close. Oh, so close, but we don't want to push it. I don't want to just chew through my monomates. Let's just go ahead and go back. Rest at the inn. Let me just make sure no one's poisoned first. Nope, no poisons. Nice. So we'll rest at the inn, recover, since we used up all of our technique points on you, and then we'll get back in there, grind just a little bit more, can get Reese's sword, and man, like I really want to get that. Was it the ceramic shot? That one is a lot of money, but I think that once Reese gets his upgrade, he'll be outputting a little more damage, and then it should hopefully translate some slightly faster kill times. Yeah, I mean we're committed. We're going to do it. You know, we're going all the way. We're upgrading people. You know, it's the right thing to do. You know, I've learned the hard way. Taking shortcuts does not work. Does not work. You don't want to try to take a shortcut. It will bite you in the posterior. All right. So what games are you playing these days? Got anything on your playlist? Eternal Champions, yeah, man, Eternal Champions was definitely a really fun fighting game. And in fact, I want to say that I did a review video on it during my initial run of the Sega Genesis Challenge a few years ago. I'm probably going to go back and revisit it because it's been so long. I don't remember as much about it. And then, of course, those videos that I did back then, the quality was a bit lower, so I can definitely do a lot better job now. Plus, doing write-ups for TheAlfredEffect.com. But yeah, Eternal Champions definitely on my list. I think it was probably one of the more underappreciated games. It did seem a little more generic. Wasn't maybe quite as much catchy about it. I do want to say they had a marketing campaign at one point. Oh, I miss GamePro sometimes, and Electronic Games Monthly and all that. Get all your news once a month. You had to digest all of it. Because it was another month before any new news came out. Oh, Vector Man. Yeah, that was a really solid one. Both Vector Man 1 and 2. You died again. What the heck? Man. Like, can she... Oh my gosh, she can revive herself? Well... Cool. Wow, I didn't know that. So what are you playing lately? Sushi X? Is that on the Switch? Yeah, Vector Man was Sega's Mega Man. I can see that. I could totally see that. Yeah, disappointing that more of the Mega Man games didn't make it to the Genesis. It was definitely a solid enough platform, but can't have everything. There we go. Nope. I'm gonna throw him a couple more heals. And let's do one more. Oh, nope. I hate that you gotta go back in and select it all over again. Why can't I just keep spamming it? There we go. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. Sushi X reviewer on EG Mail. Yes. Okay. Now it's coming back to me. It's been a little while. I got an issue of GamePro or EGM like once in a blue moon. I probably spent more time just sitting in the grocery store reading them than actually having carried them home. So it was really more of a kind of skim through as quickly as you can. A lot of looking at pictures. You've been playing the Castlevania remake on the PS4? Oh, that's really cool. It looks really awesome. I'm atrocious at the Castlevania games as a whole. As much as I love the concept of them, love the execution and everything else, I'm just not that good at those games. I should probably let my youngins take a crack at it, because they'd probably just demolish it and act like it was nothing. And I'm just standing over there in awe. I can't do it. I can't do it anymore. Alright, so we are just about out of... And now we are totally out of healing juice. That means it is definitely time to reverse course, head back to town, rinse and repeat, as they say. Well, hold on a second. Ow, good grief. Yeah, these fear moves can drop some special abilities on you. I don't know how much damage they did Lyle just now, but it was a significant. I mean, I want to say he was about at full health a minute ago, and now he's totally not at full health. Ah, goodness. Can we do it? Yeah, Castlevania Bloodlines. I had it at one point, and it was definitely a really fun one. It's probably the one I've spent the most time playing. That being said, I'm still not that great at it, but being on the Genesis, that was one that I did dedicate a little bit of time to play through, and got a little bit of the story behind. But yeah, it's definitely a series that I do not have the prowess in. RPGs are totally my speed. This is not reflex based or anything. Like, I do not have to time my jumps. Make sure no one's poisoned. No one's poisoned. Okay, we're going to... Oh, 1500. I think we may be getting pretty close to having the required amount of coin to get our final... Actually, I say final upgrade. Aw, man. I don't think I ever got... Ah, no. I never got him the sword. Oh, gosh. Let's go get the sword. And then we'll be able to start saving for the ceramic shot. Or, I don't know. Let's just take a look real quick. Let's see how much is the shot. Ceramic shot. Let's just go ahead and get the ceramic shot. Let's... Ren? Is there anything else? Yeah, no. Took all my money, man. Alright. Ren gets the ceramic shot. Ooh, nice. To 125. Very respectable. I like that. Alright, so let's sell this. Hunting shot that we do not need for 300. That's pretty respectable. So we're at 500 and we need 980. So not too bad. Trying to think how much been averaging per battle. I would say probably around 40 per battle. So yeah, I mean, we can knock this out. We're almost there. We can do this. We're gonna knock that out, get an upgrade, and then advance this storyline a little further. Want to do a little more than just... oh, good grief, they're just ganging up on you. Ah, oh dear. Why do the bad critters want to chomp on you so much? Hey. Here we go. Chewing through them. That's I feel like the damage output has definitely shifted upward, and that's a good thing. That's a good thing. It means I can chew through these monsters a little faster. I know there's some armor upgrades I need to be looking into as well. Oh goodness. I hate it when they drop those multi-hit spells. Oh yeah, everyone takes it. It is kind of nice though that the ceramic shot is hitting everyone in line. So very, very handy. I'm not really sure visually the weapon being used, but just the way it's being presented. I really I see a shotgun. That's how I'm looking at it. It's a shotgun or a blunderbuss or something that is just throwing out all this shot. And that's why it hits everything in front. Alright. But yeah, that is one thing. It is only hitting everything in that line. I do wish that I had a little more granular control over targeting, but that's okay. It's not too bad. Go back to technique. Go back to technique. You gotta navigate each time. Okay, there we go. Alright, excellent. Excellent. So I've recently started playing Phantasy Star Online 2 on the PC. And really enjoyed it. You know, it is kind of a grindy MMO. You know, and you're, you know, it's all about the item grind. But it's actually a fun grind. I guess being a more action RPG, that does help significantly. But yeah, it's actually, you know, pretty fun. Right. Chewing through these. Up, Mew gained a level. Alright, let's check on other ones. I need to look at her armor. I'm not sure what she's looking at, or looking like, I should say. I have a feeling that she may be under armor, but then again, I mean, I don't think that she had the best armor options anyway. Oh, nice, 940. We're actually almost there. So before we continue on, there's one more thing I just want to check on a little bit. Okay, and that actually should put us over. Let's just double check. 991, yay! All right, so and we can actually go ahead and take off the sword, and we can sell the sword and buy the. I can't even remember what it's called now. Is it just longsword? Here, let's go and sell this first. Sword. 255, that's not too bad. Yes. Yes, good sir. I would like to buy the steel sword. There we go. Please. Nothing else I need. Reese, let's give you that steel sword. Let's see what you go to. All right, 45 goes to a 91. That's a respectable improvement. All right, so let me just do a quick status check where everyone is equipment-wise. All right, she should have a steel vest. We should have a steel helm. He does not. And Rin should have steel gear. He does. Okay, so there is one more upgrade, and the armor actually tends to be a little cheaper. So let's go, and it's unfortunately it's back over here, the other town. We can just do a quick check in to see what the pricing is on this. Armor shop, where are you? Armor shop, here you are. Okay. And Steel Helm. Oh, well, there we go. We can actually get this. Steel Helm for Reese. Nothing else. Let's put this bad boy on. Go next. Steel Helm goes to defense 96 up to 99. Yeah. Yeah, I've noticed the armor doesn't really tend to be as dramatic, which is fine, you know. You got to be functional. I mean, that's the key. Like, I just want you to work. You know, just stop some blows. All right, let's go in here real quick, and we need to get restocked on a couple things. As much as I like Dimates, it is going to be Monomates for now, because 10 is much more in my budget. We'll get Ren 1 here. Lyle. And then let's get some antidotes going for everyone. Oops. Let's get, here we go. Another antidote for Ren. Buy an antidote for Lyle. And there we go. Now we're in a pretty solid spot. Okay. So now we can... I think we're in a good place. Now we can head back up here. We're going to stay in the tavern real quick. Rest up before we do that. Make sure no one's poisoned. And no poisons. Good deal. Alright. Be careful out there. You know what? I'm absolutely intending to be careful. I'm going to be the most careful I can be. Okay. And back over here. And now this time we're going to do it with some intention. Alright, gotta get all the way down here. It's quite the trudge. Actually, let me hydrate real quick. Before proceeding to battle, must stay hydrated. Oh. Yeah. 79. That's pretty respectable. Good grief. Yeah. It definitely feels like I'm doing a little more damage. I mean, not necessarily like just a metric ton more damage, but like enough to be, you know, at least a little noticeable. Hey, there we go. All right. Almost. I've been ambushed. No, don't ambush me. 28. Oh wow, 128. Nice. I did get poisoned twice though. I don't care much for that. So we are going to take care of that. What? I do not understand the random fail rate. Oh, jeez. That was ridiculous. Alright. Up some stairs. Okay, so we have made it well, there's a wall, so obviously we have made it through the underground, so we made it to the castle. Alright. Let's go here, here, and it's triple. Oh, wow. A chirper. Nice. Okay, let me just triple check. And let's lay the smack down on these critters. Damage 62. There we go. Alright. If we went back down, why did we go back down? Huh. Oh, that felt so good. It's like, yes, let's just wipe out the whole front row with one shot. That's how it's supposed to go. I mean, there's a... Okay, I was about to say, it's like, well, there's a thing. It's like, but I don't know if I'm supposed to go there. Alright, fire your shot. Come on, Rin, next. Yes. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's go. Oh, there we go. Like, what? Like, why isn't it working? Huh. Interesting. So... I was not expecting all of the maze craft going through here. So yeah, it's going to be interesting. Oh, poisoned. All right. Let's resolve some poison before we go any further. She has 2 antidotes. We'll one of those, and she's got quite a few of these, so we'll let her use one of those. There we go. Oh my gosh, I don't know where. Hey, at least I'm churning through these pretty quickly, so that's nice. Man, how does the kingdom operate if everyone's got to go through this maze to get into the castle? I mean, I don't know. Maybe that's the point. It's like, my enemies can't get to me, you know. And sure, but goodness. There we go. Alright. Oh. Oops. Button. Found a trimate. You know. I mean, those are certainly handy. And they are worth a pretty penny. So... Alright. There we go. Yep, gotta take a minute now and run through some healing. Make sure no one's poisoned. Nope, no one's poisoned. Use more of those on him, and then I think we're good. Alright. Definitely a part where I wish I had a map. Whoa. Wrong way. feel like we're nearing the castle. We're almost there. The destination is in sight. There's another room. How many of these are there? And now I'm starting to lose track. I'm like, where have I entered? Like, I feel like I've been here, but now I'm starting to lose track of where I've been, where I haven't been. Man, Mew is just got a big target on her. Wow, gained a level. Nice. Like, everyone is just going after the poor healer. Let's see if we can just do everything. There we go. Get a little bit extra for everyone. Let's go this way. Yeah, I'm absolutely lost. And reskinned level. Oh gosh. Yeah, I have been to this one. This was the first one I went down. Oh crap. I didn't realize. Mew is pretty low on the hit points. Oh, well, there we go. Yeah, I mean, if you just go through and shoot them in the face like that, then yeah, it's definitely going to take care of everything. Alright, so let's try this. We're going to take care of... Oh, goodness. Why? Why? Oh, gosh. Yeah, she's got no... Yeah, no techniques now. Everyone's going to have to rely on their good looks going forward. Can we do it? The answer is maybe. Maybe we can do it. I was about to say, like, at a certain point, you try to escape. Yes, there we go. At a certain point, I'm just going to start avoiding some of these fights where I can. Oh, goodness. Gotta get back. Oh, good grief. You surprised me. Man, I kind of hate that because I probably could have taken that group, especially with surprise, but yeah, I'm just a little... Oh my gosh, how many... Okay, let's someone's got an antidote. Here we go. Antidote to you. There we go. Okay. Yeah, it's pretty obvious. You gotta go down here. Okay, so... I mean, I gotta be nearing the end, right? I've covered so much ground at this point. Forgot you've got to like stand directly in front. Nice. There we go. Alright. Getting out of there. Yeah, just going ahead and getting out of here. Gotta skip past a certain amount. Okay. I think we're getting there. Okay. Okay. Alright. As I understand it, at this point, you're supposed to unequip everything from Lyle, because I believe he is about to be a butt, and require some personal motivation from Reese. But you can't get away naturally. Here we go. Let's just... Yeah, I should have just done that. That's a pretty easy one. Okay. Alright. It's her! How did she get here? I found her. Lyle, you... Please, help me take her away, Lyle. If you want her back, fight for her. I have to leave you now, Prince Reese. I'll explain why later, if things work out. Lyle. You sneaky, sneaky snake. So sneaky. You were ambushed. Oh, jeez. Really, guys? Come on now. Why are you ambushing me? It's like, yeah, look at that. Come on, y'all don't want to do that. Here we go. I think I'm as about as good a shot as it's gonna be. All right, let's do this. Now it's time to see you really fight. Dude, I've been really fighting. Don't make fun of how I fight. Boom. Another one. And take that, Lyle. Punk. You're a lot tougher than I thought, Reese. You've been adventuring with me. You should know. Someone wants to speak with you, by the way. Good grief. Really? Okay. Lena. You've come a long way since we last met. Before we get Maya, we must backtrack a bit. Return to Iridia and put my moonstone and Lyle's moon tier into the satellite control system. That will bring the moon back to its proper place and open a land bridge from the rear gate of this castle to where Maya is being held. Let's go rescue Maya. And then it's like, at this point, you're just like, what? Nothing. That's a funky looking chair. Why are you saying there's nothing unusual here? I mean, it's a pretty unusual thing. Alright, so the next question I have is, can I just exit this way somehow? Or what? Okay, no, I think you just gotta go. Oh, sweet, Lena's. Oh, yay, yay, we've got a party member. Hold on a second. What? What is this? She has 30 hit points, no technique points. She's level 1. But look at that. She's got a knife. Oh my gosh. That's, I don't even know what to say. Yeah, I don't know what her party role is going to be. Hey, there we go. Nice. All right, now to check to see how much money I got. I only have 900. I mean, I know we skipped a couple things, but come on. Let's first off, let's put Lyle's equipment back on him, because you know, kind of want to make sure that he is fully equipped. Ooh, hold on a second. Is everyone? Oh wow, everyone's healed. Oh well, that's nice. Lena, I don't know if that was you. You can never tell what Lyle will do next. Is he infamous around here? Like, does everyone just know? It's like, oh, that Lyle, you know, that Lyle. Goodness. Gee golly whiz. Lyle and his shenanigans. Well, it's good to see that everyone came out now. So they're you know, they were hiding before, but now they're out. All right. Well, everyone, I think we've hit a good spot here. As always, according to Nurse Joy, be careful out there. And again, I just wanted to thank everyone for tuning in and checking out part 5 of our Phantasy Star 3 Generations of Dune playthrough here on the Sega Genesis Challenge. If you're interested in checking out the first 4 parts of the Phantasy Star playthrough, as well as videos on the Sega Genesis Challenge, check out TheAlfredEffect.com. It's going to be a source for all our videos, our written reviews of Sega Genesis and other classic titles, video game related bits and thoughts. Make sure to check it out. We're on Twitter as The Alfred Effect, as well as Facebook and Instagram as well. So make sure to check out all those links. And I appreciate it. Y'all take care and have a great evening.